Live from the New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, it's the New Orleans Hornets and the Miami Heat. Hi, everybody. Along with Steve Kerr, I am Marv Albert. We are closing in on the opening tip. All right, Steve, as this one gets started, what's the key to success for New Orleans?
Well, one of the factors tonight is going to be defending Michael Beasley, the rookie out of Kansas State, the dynamic scorer, left-handed, good scorer, terrific athleticism around the hoop. This guy has loads of potential.
This one is underway. Paul gets it across. Chandler able to rescue. And the bucket. Paul giving no room. And the field goal. Chandler again. Yes. Beasley looking for the open man. Well, resets and stuffs. And Chris Paul able to hit.
He's just so comfortable going to the right from that wing spot more. That's how he gets into his offensive rhythm.
Here's the steal. And David West with a beautiful touch inside. Blount on the hop. Open shot. Blount able to chase it down. And Mark Blount not able to score. 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And David West will put it home.
Beautiful drive through the lane there, Marv. I like the aggressiveness of this club.
Marcus Banks with an incredible move off the dribble. The Heat will get it back. Stojakovic stepping up the defense. And the steal. Stojakovic to the rim. Yes. 2 seconds remaining. And Marcus Banks able to knock it down. Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Hornets lead by 6. Steve, one of those games where it seems every shot is falling. Now, what are the coaches saying at this point? They can't be happy about the defensive play.
No, I don't think so at all, Marv, because we talked to both coaches before the game. They were looking for improved defense out of their clubs, and we haven't seen much of that at all so far. Peterson has been a pretty solid performer in the NBA ever since he came out of Michigan State. A guy who has the ability to shoot the ball from long range. He can handle it a little bit, and he'll fit in next to any type of player because of his ability to stretch the defense.
Accelerates. And Sean Marion to the left hand. Beautifully done. Nearly intercepted. Tyson Chandler with the dunk off the nice feed.
They've got to tighten up their defense there, more poor rotation.
Oh, the steal. And Chris Paul able to put it down. And that's a backcourt violation. That was a three-point attempt. Chandler is right there, and he puts it down. Charles has checked in for the first time. West in lockdown mode. And scores.
Beautiful execution there, Marv. You gotta love the game plan. I mean, this team is getting guys the ball in areas where they're comfortable, and even with that shot contested, it doesn't matter. That's automatic.
Beasley fires. Rebound by Peterson. 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Here's Peterson. The Hornets control, and Tyson Chandler will put it home. And the field goal. That's the end of quarter number 2. The Hornets lead by 12. The Hornets are in command, Steve, but what do they have to do in the second half to maintain this style of play?
Well, they've got to continue to play with intensity, Marv. You know, in the NBA, it's a 48-minute game with that 24-second shot clock. Things can change in a hurry, so if they're not careful, they could give up this lead very easily.
And Marcus Banks could not finish. Delivery to Paul. He fires from downtown, and Chris Paul comes up short.
That's one of the few bad possessions we've seen from this club tonight, Marv. They've been pretty solid with their execution, but they got to be careful. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Marion with the shot. Yes!
I like that, Marv. You don't have to settle for the long-range shot. You can create some space, get into the lane, get a little better look for yourself. That's exactly what he did.
And rebounded by Blount. Banks open for 3 and able to knock it down.
This club really playing with a purpose now, Marv, getting good shots. Even when they're contested, they're getting guys the ball where they really love it.
And Peja Stojakovic takes advantage.
I don't know if you could do anything differently defensively, Marv. They got a hand up, they contested the shot, but boy, does he love that area of the floor.
Beasley fires one up. Nice pass. Sean Marion to the rim.
Well, nice take to the rim there, Marv, and that's the way you cut into a lead. Really be aggressive going into the paint.
And there's another.
Stojakovic with that soft touch, Marv, and he's really just one of those guys who was born to shoot.
Handled by West. Delivery to Stojakovic. Marion giving no room. For 3, Beasley ends up with it.
Well, he really bailed the defense out there, Marv. You've got the lead. You want to make the defense have to work instead of bailing them out with a long-range shot.
Open opportunity and scores. And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Hornets lead by 9. As we head to the fourth quarter, Steve, as you know, you've been there before, this game is still within reach.
Well, anytime you have a comfortable lead and you're at home, Marv, it's important to try to close things out, and you do that with defense. You don't want to trade buckets here. You've got to make stops and really continue to build this lead.
And a foul is called. Beasley coming on. Wade firing, and the field goal. Oh, it's deflected. From downtown, the Hornets control. Yes.
Marv, where's the defense? You've got to slide your feet, get in front of people defensively.
Chandler digging in defensively to the rim. And Sean Marion able to put it down. Fires. The Hornets control and puts it down. Blount with the shot. Rebound by West. Paul fires. He's got it.
Well, you see him there, Marv. He's in his comfort zone. When he gets the ball at the top of the floor, you know he's going right. That's the direction he likes to go. And he is really effective offensively once he gets moving.
Miami now has 2 timeouts left. And they're ready to play. The pass picked off. Posey with the shot. Yes. Banks looking to make his move. And Marcus Banks not able to hit. And scores. Delivery to Marion. Marion again. And scores. This ball game is over. The Hornets take it. The final score is 40-27. Tyson Chandler is the high point man with 12 points. This is Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying thanks for tuning in from the New Orleans Arena. All right, Steve, as this one gets started, what's the key to success for New Orleans?
Well, one of the factors tonight is going to be defending Michael Beasley, the rookie out of Kansas State, the dynamic scorer, left-handed, good scorer, terrific athleticism around the hoop. This guy has loads of potential.
Nice play. West fires one up. Yes, and the foul.
Marv, great job drawing the contact and still having the strength to finish the play.
Steve, similar to your philosophy as a player, because you were always into new age technology, David West took up boxing several years ago and feels that it's really helped his career on the basketball court.
Well, actually, Marv, I dabbled in mixed martial arts throughout my career as a player, as a way to condition myself for the rigors of the NBA.
I see. I prefer ping pong myself.
Really? Yeah, that's why you're so tough.
And no, this 360 do not scratch
Banks
this.
looking for the
I tried
opening,
it already.
and a foul is
I
called.
did not scratch this. I think it's all day.
Banks gets inside, and the field goal. Here's Peterson. Wade looking for the open man, and Marcus Banks misfires.
Defense matters.
That was a three-point attempt. Wade rebounds. Why did he go to the pull-up, Steve?
Terrible decision, Marv. Anytime you have numbers, you're trying to get a layup. I thought he really settled that time.
West firing, and David West off the mark. An open opportunity for three. Chandler able to hustle it down. 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Wade on the rebound. Yes!
Good ball movement, good spacing, excellent offense. And Marv, that's a shot he's going to hit more times than not.
Nice box out by Marion. Banks from center court. And Marcus Banks not able to hit. Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Hornets trail by 5. Steve, one of those games where it seems every shot is falling. Now, what are the coaches saying at this point? They can't be happy about the defensive play.
No, I don't think so at all, Marv, because we talked to both coaches before the game. They were looking for improved defense out of their clubs, and we haven't seen much of that at all so far.
Paul in his chest. Open shot, and Marcus Banks with the bucket. He fires from downtown. Beautiful shot. Here's a steal. And stuffs.
Well, that brings them even, Marvin. That's exactly what you want. Get out on the fast break, find an easy basket here or there, and now we've got a ball game.
And Marcus Banks with a nice play.
This is all coaches can ask for, Marv. Contest every shot.
And a foul is called. Chalmers has come on. And a backcourt violation is called. Paul for 3. And Chris Paul off the mark.
Marv, you always like to have the lead at halftime. With the score tied here, this club has a chance for a 2-for-1, an excellent opportunity to finish the half strongly.
He took it away. Chris Paul able to stuff. And Mario Chalmers comes up short. For 3, Chandler able to reach for it. That was a 3-point attempt. 1 second remaining in the quarter. And Michael Beasley comes up short. That's the end of quarter number 2. The Hornets lead by 4. The Hornets with the lead as this third quarter gets underway. Steve, what do they have to do in the second half?
Well, I think they've got to pound the offensive glass, Marv. They've got to continue to try to find ways to get to the basket and get some easy points.
West on the hop. Nice pass. And rebounded by Wade. The Heat will get it back. Beasley with the shot and scores. Chandler looking for the open man. Handled by Wade.
Marv, any coach will tell you the key to winning a close game down the stretch is you've got to make every possession count. That's too quick there.
Paul giving no room. And Sean Marion steps out of bounds.
Well, Marv, in a close game like this one, I mean, those mistakes eventually could be the difference in the game.
Delivery to Wade. Stojakovic giving no room. Shot clock with 6 seconds remaining. Delivery to Wade. Wade had to fire it up. The shot clock was down to 2.
That's a difficult shot there, Marv. A hand in his face. He tried to go up and over the defense, but really didn't get a good look.
And Tyson Chandler with the bucket and a good look to set things up.
Now, defensively, you have to be aware that the guy setting the screen may just cut right to the rim. You got to make him come all the way out and set that screen and then react accordingly.
He fires from downtown. Chandler able to succeed with that box out.
Anytime you're involved in a close game, especially in the second half, Marv, it's important to make the defense work, really move the ball.
Paul stepping up the defense. Rebound by Paul. Three seconds remaining. Final seconds, and this will do it for the quarter as he flings it. And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Hornets lead by 7. As we head to the fourth quarter, Steve, as you know, you've been there before, this game is still within reach.
Well, anytime you have a comfortable lead and you're at home, Marv, it's important to try to close things out, and you do that with defense. You don't want to trade buckets here. You've got to make stops and really continue to build this lead.
Paul in lockdown mode. Wade looking for the open man, and Marcus Banks, so proficient on that catch and shoot, got it off.
Boy, that's a wide open shot there, Marv. Not a defender in sight, and he's going to make about 9 out of 10 of those.
And James Posey right back. To the rim. Udonis Haslem able to stuff.
They've got to tighten up their defense there, Marv. Poor rotation.
The Hornets control. Haslem with a blocked shot. And scores.
I like what this club is doing, Marv. Nice execution offensively. That leads to the easy bucket.
And he coughs it up. Oh, what a shot.
Marv, I love the way this team continues to attack. Even with a lead, they're not holding back one bit.
Banks looking for the open man, and Sean Marion able to lay it home. And Udonis Haslem picking up an intentional foul. Beasley coming on. Well, they had to stop the clock, and they give the foul. Paul at the line, first time tonight. And Chris Paul with 11 points. For 3, Chandler ends up with it.
Marv, this is how you win basketball games. You challenge every shot and you compete.
David West able to stuff. One second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And Marcus Banks right back. And Chris Paul not able to hit. And slams it down. Final seconds, and he'll fire it up from beyond half court. This game's all wrapped up. The Hornets take it. The final score is 36-28. Marcus Banks is the high point man with 12 points. This is Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying thanks for tuning in from the New Orleans Arena.
Bring all your individual skills to the table in team practice. This is your chance to work out all your players in a full court scrimmage to discover your strengths and work on your weaknesses. Play calling is a focus as well. Use the new play calling system to see what plays work best for your team's players offensively and defensively. Based on what you see, put yourself in the coach's shoes and edit your team's playbook to fine-tune plays called for each player.